Hey, welcome to Games and
Tell of
Guns.
success so elude
God,
people.
it's so irritating. It's so noisy.
Never been the type to sit behind a desk all day. Not
Um,
when I could stand behind a bar.
God, I'd like to shut that thing off. So this is your first bounty station, and this is in Fairfield, which is on the very first planet. Fast travel, here's Fairfield, here's the bounty. Now, one of the things that your first perk, you want pickpocketing. Your second and third pick, bit transfer. No, I'm sorry, wait a minute. It's going to be restricted access that allows you to do that, and then the bit transfer. That's because the bounty terminals have an option. Now, if by chance, once you've hacked enough of these, you're going to get dangerously curious, which increases, you get 100% experience for hacking. It's definitely worth it. Use up a bypass. As long as you have Val in your party, there's a chance that you're only going to use one instead of two. Alright. So now, in the beginning, once you've got enough money, um, you want to run around all the stores and buy, the bypass bits and everything else. Okay, bypass shunt. And I mean, if you want to pick up short rounds, shock rods, those are what I'm using.
Welcome, welcome. How can I improve your day? Like they
Oh, magnet, shiny servos,
Welcome, welcome. See
crafting.
anything you like?
So a lot of the crafting that you're going to be doing, we're going to go into consumables. Um, Short rounds, black powder, scrap metal. Shock rods is foil, energy canisters, and magnets. You'll get a ton of cloths and all that other stuff. So you want to buy magnets and energy canisters. You'll get a ton of foil. I don't buy that. I just buy the canisters and the magnets. I buy the black powder and the scrap metal. Okay. Oops. As for thrown items, depending on if you're running out here, scrap metal lubricant, you're going to get a bunch of that. Plasma grenade, you're going to need the Cravo plasma gland. As you can see, I've only got 30 of those. So those are kind of hard to get. So if you like throwing out, if you're running in grenades, and they do help, and plasma is a cool grenade, it does the thing and it puts them on fire. Yeah, I might want to buy those. Shock grenades I don't bother with, period, because I've got the shock weapon. Never really used the smoke grenade. I don't have any of the other mods. Healing, inhaler charges, you're going to... Nicotine's good to have in the beginning. You're going to want to make them up in the beginning. But once you get to the point where you've opened up, which I believe is all the worlds, I don't think there's any more. I don't know. I could be wrong. All the inhaler charges you're going to pick up, you don't have to worry about. Trauma kit, I haven't made any of those, so I picked them up, but that's what you're looking for if you need it. Armor mods. What else we got here? Badoo. I mean, just look at what you want to get. Like, I like to do the Union. It's another reason why I won't make it with the... I'd rather use that for that, to make that. weapons. You're going to be able to buy. I don't think I've made any of these. I buy them. Some of this you're going to need. I'd like to get that, but riff residue. Corvid Big, and then the miscellaneous. And of course, you can always make your own bypass shunts if you don't have the money, you've got the materials. Shiny servo, scrap metal, and foil. I have never made a mag pick, and I've never bought them. I picked up so many of those things. Here's a list of all the stuff, different ones. See, bypass shunt, boom. Short rounds, shock rods. Grenades if you want them. So on this first planet, you got all these. I mean, there's other locations, but these are the easiest ones to hit, and then just fast travel out.
Yeah, you'd be back. What do you need this time? I'm sure you'll find.
Black powder, 25, 10 canisters, and some scrap metal. Okay, that's the only reason. You can look at everything else. This is nothing but weapons mods. And see, it says it right there, so I'm not going to bother. Alright, so that is Paradise Island. There's your first one. It sits in Fairfield. Right here, pay bounty. And like I said, you just run the gamut straight up here and then down to pick up your stuff. Okay, let's go to the second one. Now, you'll notice I didn't pick up the bounties. I'm going to explain. You know, in the beginning, you're going to want to grab this. Once I get back, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. It'll be self-explanatory. So, you got bounties on Eden, bounties on Dorado, the ACS, Cloister, Praetor, and Free Market Station. Here's the kicker, though. I'm like, oh boy, I can go hit it all. This is like, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12,000 experience points, and maybe I could keep looping it. No, it doesn't let you do that. It actually cuts you out at 7. You can only do 7 bounties, and then it's dead. So now I didn't do the money part of it. This is just for the bounty. So in Eden, hold on a second. Nope. Settings, audio. Okay, that's a little better. I didn't want to talk. It's because this is important, and I want you to be able to hear this. Did I say my spiel? Welcome to Games and Guns? I think I did. If I didn't, welcome to Games and Guns channel. You know the drill. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't. Alright, on Eden, the bounty for both of them, you get 805 experience points. I didn't count the money. I'm not really worried about that. I'm looking at experience points. So Eden gives you 805 with both bounties. Dorado gives you 1,610 experience points. The Free Market Station gives you 1,610 experience points. Praetor gives you 2,415. The same for Cloister, 2,415. And then on the ACS, the total combined is 3,220. But you need to have a hack of 9 in order to access the secondary level. If you don't, I'll show you the hack that I'm at right now. I've got a hack of 7. So with a hack of 7, I can open up the first one, which it's 460. So, if you can only do 7 of these, what you're going to want to do is Praetor, Cluster. There's 2. Go to the free market station, that gives you 6, and then go to the ACS, which will give you 460. If you take any of these, you take Dorito or Eden, they're less than 4. They're like 200. I think it's like 200 for the first one, 200 for this one, for the first level. So that's why I didn't pick it. So let's go to Dorado. I'm going to show you this. I like the scene. Oh, wow! I really killed up the effects, didn't I? Yeah, let's bring that back up. Here, we'll drop it down to 85. There we go. Much better. Now remember, it doesn't really matter who you take with you as long as you've got Val. Because Val is going to help you save your bypass. I usually bring Tristan because he's got that... if my observation skills are not high enough, there's a chance that he's going to spot it. Okay, so here we are in Golden Ridge. There's the entire map. You start here. Once you've worked your way down to the bottom, this will be the station entrance. Go down to the lower right-hand corner, and this is Matrix Mercy. We're going to fast travel here. I mean, these two, you're going to run into them real easy.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to
Algorithmic dissonance?
every scientist yearns to
And here it is. Boom. Downey Station. I mean, you got to basically run into it. And then again, inside, you're going to be able to buy...
predetermined order to the entire universe?
My time is yours. You may...
Alright, she has just... Actually, she doesn't have anything really decent, huh? Wait, or did I already buy it? No, I didn't. Alright, so she's just armor. This guy's medical, but we do have the provisions dispenser. 2 bypass. Oh, frost grenades. Oh, those are really good. If you don't have frost grenades, pick up frost grenades. They freeze your enemies. And again, here you can pick up the short rounds, you know, shock rods. Alright. So there you go. That is Golden Ridge. Dorado. Now we're going to go to the next planet. Now, mind you, every 7,200 experience points, you can do this run. I keep forgetting it. Now I look and go, ooh, I'm over it. Let me go grab it. Alright, so we're going to go here. We're going to start out at Praetor. This one. This is where I'm currently playing right now. It is. Alright, so let's look at the map. Here we are. This is the fast travel. And then what I did is I basically went down here. Grounding station. Oh, there's a grounding station. I haven't gone in there. This is Auntie's Choice, the border camp. So basically, you just have to follow the line. You got friggin' Raptidons. And here is the pay bounty. Now, we're actually going to go do this one. Because I want to show you the 7 format. And there's quests in the camp, and you know, as long as you have the helmet, you can run around and pickpocket everybody. So as soon as you get here, just run right over to this location. Just go through the gate to the right, and there it is. I think I already, yeah. Okay, bit transfer. 340, yep. 650. See? Repaired using Valor's Integrated. 2070. Now, mind you, I've got the perk. It gives me a little bit. It should be like only 2000 if you don't have that perk. But I've got that perk that gives me a little bit extra. So there we go. And that is where it is on Praetor. Right down there at the camp. And then there's also... there's a workbench, but here's military supply surplus, which actually I'm going to run over here because she.
Not a lot of unfamiliar visages. This more than.
You can buy a pet here, the electric manta wasp, which I haven't. But here's the thing: black powder, 25 black powder, 10 energy canisters. I'll grab some scrap metal. Let's see. Oh, that's a gun. I'm like, what the hell is that? And then that's about it. You know, don't worry about cloth. You're gonna have so much equipment that you can scrap for cloth. It's ridiculous. But the black powder and the canister, that is the kicker. We'll go to breakdown here. Alright. So, I mean, crude biomass, 1 cloth. And here's the kicker. As long... Oh, shoot. Let me see. Okay, as long as you have this, and I didn't do that. Okay. 10% chance to gain bonus resources when breaking down items. Actually, I'll be honest with you. I put that stupid ghost array on that, and I don't... I don't think it's, it's a 10-minute friggin' cooldown. It kind of sucks. So I think I'm going to put something better on it. But anyways here. So 10% chance to gain bonus resources. I've already saved. This is just for this, so I'm going to break this down real quick here. Alright, let's go to junk here. What are we looking at? Okay, so here's the sawed-off heavy machine. Wait a minute. Do I have duplicates? I need to find something that's a duplicate. Okay, 5 rings and 5 rings. Okay. Plasma cutter. Volted plasma cutter. Okay, so look to the left. Tells you what you're going to get. Scrap metal, cloth, and energy canister. Same thing. Scrap, cloth, and energy. 1, 1, and 1. 1, 1, and 1. So, without the helmet on, I got 1, 1, and 1. But if you put it on with the breakdown kit, where is it? I don't go on full attention. Okay, nope. Gave me 1, 1, and 1. Shoot. Alright, sniper rifle. 8, 4, and 1. 8, 4, and 1. Alright, what the hell? Wait a minute, hold on. 10% chance of breaking down items. That is weird. I should have gotten it. Okay, we'll go 3. Okay, boom. It gave me 4. This should be 5. Gave me 7. Here's the mass medical. So, it should be 2 cloth, 2 scrap. 4 and 4. There we go. Now it's working. I don't know. That was kind of weird. 2 cloth, 2 scrap, 4 foil. 2, 2, and 4. So, it's a chance. Okay, here's the burst with the black powder. Alright. 6, 4, 1, 1, 2. 12, 8, 2, 2, 4. That was a good one. So you're looking for scrapping on any of the rifles, pistols. You've got black powder, scrap, foil, spring, whatever. But you're looking for the black powder there. The ones that give you the energy canisters is the volted plasma beams. Alright. Nice. 2, 4. Excellent. So those are the ones that double up. And again, like I said, crafting. Shock rods, you're looking for the energy and the magnet. Those are the 2 gimmies. Tons of foil, tons of cloth. Short rounds, black powder. Alright. That's why try to get it. Alright, let's go back. I was going to go to the 3rd location. Come on. Incognito, baby. Without the grand plan, all that's left is the empty set. That's weird. Okay, so that was Praetor. Now, usually what I would do is free market, Cloister. I'd go to the ACS and then just go to Praetor. So that way I didn't have to run around and go back to the place. So if you're doing quests on Praetor, end up at Praetor. That way you're not spending, having to fast travel back there. This one took me a little while. I went nuts trying to find this sucker. So, as you can see, I really haven't opened anything up. I've been doing Praetor. So here's the landing pattern. All you're going to basically do is run all the way down here. to Laplace's garden. I actually missed this. I went I went into Laplace's garden, and I went around. It was driving me nuts. I don't know how somehow I missed it. Well, there it is right there. Hey. Alright. So far, okay, so there we go. There's nothing, I mean, unless you want to go into Laplace's garden, but not really too worried about that. I go back to, it's quicker and easier to do the other ones right now. Go back to the incognito. So, 2, 4. We're gonna go to the free market because this is 1600. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You got Dorado and the free market. They both give you 1610 for experience points. The only kicker is the free market is a lot. I don't know. You'll see. You saw Dorado already. I've already been there. Let's do the free market. Plus, one of the merchants in here has special items that you don't get when you first come through here, but if you come back through the second time, you get those special items. That's a tip, watching it this far. Okay. Alright. I'm going to show you. And the nice thing about this is it's all in this one location, so you can pick up you can pick up a little, everything. So the first guy, you just run up.
Hey, browse all you like. Feel free to...
He's got 25 gunpowder, 25 energy canisters, and he's got scrap metal. Okay. And I mean, he's got a golden weapon, but, I looked at it and went, no.
If it inflicts grievous bodily harm on other people...
This is the guy right here.
Buy from me? Hello once more. Be happy to show you.
So when you first come through here, he's not going to have these. This. I think he does have vacuum tube. I don't remember if he's got the mushroom or the volt spear. These are specialty items. Don't go overboard because they're real expensive. Look at that. 2,800, 22, 4,000 for the bloody vacuum tubes. But if you need them, this is where they're at. So, but here, magnet, shiny servo, black powder, oops, scrap metal. Yeah, don't buy this. You're going to find a ton of this. You're going to find a ton of that. Don't worry about that. I'm not certain what the volt spear. I just found that. I'm wondering if you find new materials, he sells them. Because in Praetor, I found that in Praetor. I got that. There's a whole. You're gonna get probably about 10-15 mushrooms easy. This, I believe, is on the other, the Order Planet, where it's cold and ice. So.
My contraptions don't explode no more.
So much to learn here,
Quest here, when you talk to these people, don't bother with medical.
protect your loved ones, protect yourself. Buy some...
Look, tell me what you need. Can
She's the last stop, simply because she's got scrap metal that you can pick up.
Get caught unawares, all you like. My armor will keep you safe.
This guy up here just sells clothes. Don't bother. I mean, you can take a look at it. And weapons modification. And that's it. So now we just go. That's how easy free market is. As soon as you come off, there's the bounty thing. Yeah, free market and the ACS are probably the easiest ones to get to. Okay, I've showed you Eden, showed you Dorado, went to Prater, went to Cloister, and free market. I took the bounty here, here, and here. Which, shoot, hold on. Cloister and Prater, each are 2,415. The free market station is 1,610. Dorado's 1,610. Eden is only 805. So, but remember what I said, you can only do 7 of these bounties and then they close down. So, we're going to go do the ACS and pick up the 460. Because these are lower. These are only like 2, maybe 300 for those. So the ACS has got a better bounty. Now, I didn't want to waste my points. I'm like a hoarder on those until I absolutely need them. But if you put 9 in the hack, your bounty on this will be 3,220. So, if you do ACS, Cloister, and Prater, that's 8,000 experience points that you're going to get. Alright, so here you go. This is the station, and the bounty is right here.
The occasional frivolity. I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you.
Notice.
Rank and file. The big rig cut off tossball news from the home. But our Arcadia Grown League is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable program.
You do have vending machines over here.
Pitchball, they call it.
Bypass shunts, of course, it's what you want. You know, I'm not too particularly, I tried the biomass, I don't particularly like it. I think it's kind of worthless. So you can get that. There's ammo that you're going to be able to buy, short rounds, shock rods. And then if you haven't bought the mods yet, you can always come in here and they'll have these mods. Okay. Plasma Sniper, Advanced Energy, Lock-on Rocket Launcher. I mean, so this is like the advanced ones. I don't even think I found a rocket pistol yet. That's the one that's typically hidden and you can't find it. Oh, there we go. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to go back so I can show you and end the video. We're going to go right back to where we started, Eden. I showed you the bounty hunter in the very beginning of the video, but I did not take the bounties. This is like a catch-22. Do you run over there or do you fast travel? It's like, eh. I like to save my joystick, so it's already starting to go. I'm going to buy a friggin' new one soon enough. I can feel the buttons. Of course, my joysticks get a lot of usage, so, but still.
You can't spell heinous acidic without Auntie's choice.
Ah, hell. I've stood this post so many times I could do it in my sleep.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm...
See? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, they'll only let you do 7 bounties. And I don't... So I was thinking, oh boy, that's 8,000, right? Why am I not being able to continuously do it? You know, it's because it's 7,200. I don't think the bounties count towards the 7,200. So what you have to do is you have to look at what you've got, calculate your XP. So that's going to be 25,500. So if I go to where I level up one more level, boom, then I can go get another 8,000 like that. Or if I want to put into a 9 hack, because right now if you do the 3, it's only 2, 4, 5, 6,800 experience points. That's if you do Praetor, Cloister, Dorado, or Free Market. Doesn't matter which one, they're both the same. And then the ACS. But if you put it in hack, if you do the hack 9, that'll give you 4, 5, 6, 7, 7,800, 8,000 experience points. So, I don't really care. I mean, as far as I know, if I remember correctly, the highest you can go is level 30. I'm at 22 already, so there we go. And I'll give you a little bonus. Save every single encryption key you've got. Alright? Do not. I mean, the only one you might want to do is the Renault. If you haven't picked up the Simplifier yet, pick up the remote detonator. That one you can get. Alright? That's a cool sniper rifle. Does roughly about, with nothing in my explosive points, it does about 56 per shot, per explosion. Yeah, I know it says 45, but every time I've tried it, I've gotten like 56 points, so I don't know. I think it deals with the explosive skill, which is kind of weird because I got nothing in explosives, so this is a reload. So yeah, you can actually cycle up and down. I never realized that. Sensors. There is, that's the auto hacker. Now see, that's like, oh, that's cool. It's got a chance to scramble. Only does 10 damage. Chain Spark does 21. And as for the scramble part, well, if you take this perk, weak automechs become scrambled rather than paralyzed when reaching max stacks. Scrambled will attack their allies. So you get a better perk, you get a better weapon, you get this electro. I mean, I've been using this sucker for hard. I'm very hard. That's my to-go weapon is this. This thing takes out every friggin' enemy so quickly. I don't know if I'm going to find something better. In amongst, I've been trying to get the rookie's reward up. So I switch back and forth between these two weapons. And sometimes I pull out the simplifier. So, so anyway, so yeah, there's going to be a weapon coming up. I just found it in the other game. It basically uses every type of ammo you've got. You don't have to worry about ammo. And it's halfway decent for stats. So, unfortunately, it takes, I think it's like 10 encryption keys. So, hold on to your encryption keys. Don't bother buying stuff out of this. Like I said, unless it's this. Because this is an easy sniper rifle. It zooms up better than the optical zooms that you can get on your other ones. It's quiet. So you can load up 9 rounds and then hit reload and whoosh, you're talking like 450 points damage right off the get-go. Every other one that I've taken out, I've got stored. Okay. I'm sorry. Dead Man's Jacket. I forgot about that. This one I did take out of the chest. I don't know what I want to do. This is a tough decision. But it does have a 7. I like the premium, but I don't think I'm going to be keeping this. But the damage resistance, I'm actually looking at this right here. So, Juggernaut. Dead Man's Jacket is, I've been using this since I was able to pick it out of that lockbox. I forgot how many keys it took. I think it was 3 or 4. I don't remember. Put the perk union diff on it. 20% is split to all companions. And those spider mines are pretty darn cool. Being knocked out drops the number of grenades based on explosive skill around you. I have not had that happen to me yet. I have had the little spider mines pop out. They sit there and beep, and then they go blip, run towards the target if it's close enough. If it's not close enough, they just stand there. Then what you want to do is try to lure them over. Let's see. Helmet, you're going to pick up First Planet right in the cornfield. I got a video on that. Check it out. This is the premium package. I should switch back. I stole that. I forgot where I stole it from. Honestly, I don't remember if I got this out of the box. Or if it was a reward for finishing one of the quests. Either way, if you do get this and it is in the box, you definitely want this. Because the top one, the poison, while standing in the cloud, you gain 20% crit chance, and the poisoning gained is 50% slower. And then I throw on the filter, it's gained is another 50%, so it's 100% slower. Unless you stand in a puddle of that stuff, it's going to give you longer time to explore in areas that have the Xylon poisoning. It's very, very helpful. So, you par that with the gas energy deflection, which gives you a temp shield, providing temporary health that absorbs any incoming, and it repels Ionian. You pair that with the shield, yeah, you're gonna do really, really good in those fields. So, all right, I'm gonna end the video here. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. Oh, 9 o'clock. Yeah, I think I should rustle up some supper. Well, I hope this helped. I showed you all the locations. Giving you the point scans. Now, I don't know if down the road you're going to be able to do more. Right now, at this point, I'm level 22, and it's only allowing me to do 7 bounties. So, if you put your hack up to 9 here at the ACS station, you get 3,220. If you don't, you're going to want to, well, you're going to have to go hack 7 to get the full on these ones. Excuse me. But with hack 7, you'll be able to pick up for 460. So, Praetor and Cloister, 2,415 each. And then Dorado or the Free Market Station is 1,610. So you can go Praetor, Cloister. I would just go Free Market because it's a lot easier to get to and quicker. Bam, bam, bam. And then run to the ACS and get that 460. So that would be 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, 6, 6,800 experience points. There you go. And then you continue along your journey. I mean, you do that, what, 10 times? There's like 68,000 experience points. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know if there's going to be any more things that pop up. I mean, I'd say I'm halfway through the game on this. At this point, I'm halfway through the game. And you can see I picked up a whole bunch of them. Just going and finding those stuff. I don't know. If I do find other ones, bounty stations, I will post a new video with an update. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helps you out a lot. You have a great rest of the night. And, hey, you know the deal. Hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I try to post, sometimes I do it every day. Sometimes it's every other day. Sometimes it's once a week. Warmer weather is coming. We're going to be getting into some more firearm stuff upcoming. So you want to keep an eye on that because that's going to be a lot of fun. I've got some World War II weapons that I picked up over the winter, and I'm itching to try those out just to see how they fire. These guns are older than me, so 1942, 1943. Yeah, those are old guns. And am I worried? No, I'm not worried. I've already inspected them. I've checked them out. I took him to a certified weapon. Weapons. I keep wanting to say blacksmith. That's not a blacksmith. Weaponsmith. We'll call him Weaponsmith. I think I looked him over and I'm like, these are safe to fire, but I wanted to be sure. So I took him to a weaponsmith and had them check it out and made sure, and yep, everything is good to go. So costs a little extra, but hey, peace of mind. You don't want to fire, a weapon that's over 80 years old and have it blow up in your hand. Hey, that's not good. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for the upcoming ones, and I do appreciate it. You all have a good night now.